So now moving on to the relational database system, which took part in it and reduced the errors and anomalies, data anomalies and redundancy of data because of relational database, and it kept only the data which is related to the person. And you can see that each record and each identity or entities is related to the one record. And let's suppose if the record information is repeating, then the new table will be created and all the information will be kept in separately. Now the keys concept which we have while understanding relational database, the one key is the primary key and the second one is the foreign key. Now first of all, we are just discussing these two keys only. That means what is the primary key or what is the access key and what is the foreign key. Primary and access key are the two names of one key, that is known as primary key. As far as the foreign key, which is the foreign key that follows the primary key. So this is what the foreign and primary key concept, and in each table there is one primary key only. So if you have this information correct, so you can easily normalize the tables, or you can see the tables have been set up normalized, or it becomes easy to store data or handle data. A relationship can be created to link them together as shown by the lines linking the tables below. You can see I have demonstrated three tables: the table customer table, appointments table and the pet table. Now this is the example. So you can see that the customer ID is the main file, let's suppose. So it has one record or one ID or the unique ID. To assign the primary key means the ID remains unique. That means it cannot be repeated, only the one ID. Let's suppose you have social security number, you are the one only. It cannot be repeated, it cannot be duplicate. So this is why it can be of that type, that yes, this is the unique key. A primary key is a unique key. Now on the other hand, you can see appointments table, where you can see the appointment ID is written, is highlighted and is bold and is prominent. Now the connecting key, the foreign key, which you can see here, let's suppose this is the customer key. You can see the customer key, you can see it is connected with the customer ID. Here you can see this is the customer ID. Now it has one to many relations, because customer ID or customer can come many times. That is why this is named as appointment table. How many times you have taken appointments with the doctor. So you can see that it has one to many appointments. On the other hand, you can see the pet table. Yes, pet ID is unique ID, pet name and pet type. Now you can see this is the unique one to many. Yes, pet, which pet came this week, that next week or previous week, or which type of appointment has been given to the pet, or you can see that which ID has been assigned to the pet. So the pet ID, let's suppose dog 1, dog 2, dog 3, cat 1, cat 2, cat 3, or white cat 1, white shaded cat 1. So this can be the type of name of the pet, but ID can be, let's suppose, P1, P2, P3 or 1, 2, 3, 4. It could be in any series. It depends on which type of ID the user has created for these fields to manipulate. Now pet ID, you can see this is a repeating ID. This customer ID is the repeating ID, this pet ID is the repeating ID. That is why it has one to many. This infinity sign means it shows that this ID is the one to many relationships or the repeating ID. That means it will keep on repeating on the certain number of times when the customer or patient keeps on coming on the basis of several checkouts or checkouts or checkups. So you can see that this is the field which is a type of repeating ID. So this is why we keep the relational database, and it will store the information only with the concerned person or animal or pet or something like that. Now you can see the relationship. We have basically some types of relationships, that is one-to-one, that is the first role basically husband and wife, one pen and a user. One-to-many relation, that is one book, lots of pages, one-to-many, and one teacher, lots of students. Then many-to-many, when comes on to the many-to-many relationship, that means many teachers have many students, or many books have many publishers, or many books have many pages. So this could be in these terms or categories. So basically these are the relationships types.